This is a question that I just thought of, and it's something that I personally, I guess, I'm thinking about. Was there a like grieving process as you came to terms with your learning about your whiteness, the patriarchy, the powers that you hold?
Um, yes. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if I would describe it as a grieving process. It's certainly, um, yeah, a grieving process in the sense of my part in what has been destructive white supremacy culture, what white males have built in our society, and that I am attached to that. I think the pause around the grieving part is because I think what comes to mind a little bit more is, I don't even know, guilt is the word that comes to mind. But it's the walking through life and the negative consequences in our society that have been a part of whiteness or a part of maleness, right? That I'm attached to, and I don't want to be, in that way. And I certainly did grieve the 30 or so years of just ignorance and the protectedness of that bubble, and that I really was just part of the problem in living in that state. But then that also was a source of motivation to grow and to do what I can with the rest of my life.
Yeah, the reason I ask is because I think, like, I can't tell if this is how others process it, but when it comes to naming power or someone naming your power, it can lead to defensiveness.
Yes, absolutely.
And a sense of like loss. And I think that's also tied to how the system has prescribed to us as if there's scarcity. And so if you don't hold that power, you're fully going to lose something. That's why I ask about it as grief, because before grief, I think fear can take that place, or defensiveness can take that place. But going through the grief, the guilt, the things that you mentioned, my hope would be to come to a place where, yeah, you want to do better than before.